We have a true crime news update in the case of Samuel Haskell IV. He's been referenced as Samuel Haskell Jr., but this is actually the fourth son of a TV producer that was in the entertainment industry a long time, had ties to some Dolly Parton specials that his company produced, the Waltons. This is going way, way back. And I guess the son who we're talking about here, who's in custody, charged with 3 murders, the murder of his wife, her 2 parents, his in-laws. And this is an extremely grisly case. And the update is, if you didn't see before, we're going to run a clip for you guys to kind of bring you up to speed if you haven't seen what was going on, where this guy, again, is arrested in custody, charged with killing his wife and her family members, her parents, that is. And police authorities got a major break in getting evidence and stuff together, because this individual here, and when you see with so many cases when husbands kill wives, wives kill husbands, they're normally so careful and calculated to try to cover everything up and hide that evidence. But this guy, it seems almost the exact opposite. Either he's not very smart or just a flat out lunatic. Obviously you have to be a lunatic to do what this guy is charged with doing, but it's just insane to me how carefree he is. And he tried to hire some people to, laborers. I don't know if he went on Craigslist and posted an ad or where, but he tried to hire some people to move bags that contained body parts in it of his wife, and he told them that they were rocks. Now, they didn't buy that at all. Obviously, they could tell it wasn't rocks. I believe one of the workers looked in the bags, called the police, and later this guy went in his Tesla, and you'll see footage of him dumping the body parts in a dumpster. This is in Encino, California. Now, the update that we have today is that the police have positively, through the testing and everything like that, confirmed that these are the remains of his wife. Confirmed, identified, all that. And we're gonna roll this court footage and update that was recent, as his court situation has been postponed. I believe both sides probably were for that. His attorney, I think, is trying to get together some kind of competency questioning, and he's insane and stuff like that, and so he wanted to delay court, and I believe the prosecutors wanted to delay court while this evidence was being tested, and which again they have confirmed. But I think they're going to his attorney, that is going to try to do the he's crazy defense.
Hollywood super agent accused of dumping the dismembered remains of his wife in an Encino dumpster appeared in court today, shirtless and wearing a self-harm vest. Sam Haskell is charged with 3 counts of murder in connection with the deaths of his wife and her parents.
KTLA 5's Chris Wolf is live in Encino now. He's got the latest on this.
Yeah, Rick, Cher, as you said, the man accused of murdering and dismembering his wife and in-laws faced a judge today naked from the waist up. It was a bizarre scene and a very bizarre and tragic story. In fact, authorities say Samuel Haskell tossed body parts into that dumpster right here in Encino. Long hair pulled back in a ponytail, seemingly emotionless, clearly shirtless, tattooed, cuffed, and clutching a bag of his belongings. Murder suspect Samuel Haskell IV faced a judge this Friday. The 35-year-old son of a Hollywood executive is accused of killing his wife May and her parents and then dismembering the bodies. According to reports, he had been wearing a special vest to prevent self-harm, but it slipped down.
It means to me that they may have him on a suicide watch. They probably, all of these people get an evaluation, a psychological evaluation when they get incarcerated, and that evaluation may have indicated to the people at the jail that he may be a candidate for self-harm.
During a brief hearing, the judge continued Haskell's arraignment until January. He appeared with a new attorney who asked for more time to review the case.
It is a near certainty that Sam Haskell's attorneys will argue a mental health defense. The fact that his arraignment was continued again is not at all unusual. This is a murder case. It is a triple murder case. It is a case where in Los Angeles County, he is looking at life in prison without the possibility of parole.
The grandparents, originally from China, had been living with Samuel and May Haskell and their 3 children in a sizable home in Tarzana. But authorities say in early November, Haskell tried to hire day laborers to dispose of bags containing body parts. The landscapers refused and alerted police. Investigators later discovered a female torso thrown into a dumpster in Encino. They believe it is part of the remains of May Haskell and say surveillance footage ties her husband to the evidence.
Like my resume says, unhappy, bitter, resentful.
Samuel Haskell IV is being held without bail. Neighbors tell us that Samuel and May Haskell always seemed disconnected and distant as a couple, but that she was a devoted and loving mother.
All right, so you see all that footage there again. The dumpster, the body parts were confirmed as his wife, May. The parents were killed. They did have kids, which I guess is with family members, and they're safe and everything like that. Thank God for that. So his arraignment has been postponed to, I think, like January 6th or 10th or something like that. And it'll be, we'll see then what his attorney does as far as the plea, as no plea has been formally entered at this time. But I really think that they're going to, again, try to go for the whole insanity thing. And this is just such a grisly, gross case. But at the same time, I'm just befuddled by the fact that this guy tried to hire day laborers to get rid of the evidence of his wife, her body parts, and then when they noticed, he went and did it on his own, right in broad daylight. You see, he's caught from multiple angles in his Tesla, dumping her body parts, which have now been, they were found a while ago, but now been confirmed. I mean, there's so much evidence against this guy. He told the freaking day laborers that it was rocks in the bag. I mean, I just, it's so odd to me, aside from the horrible things that happened. As I said before, normally you see husbands and wives kill each other and meticulously try to cover it up so that they can just play dumb to the police. Oh, she went missing or something like that. But this guy, not careful at all, and extremely stupid, in my opinion. And the neighbor said that, you know, they seemed disconnected as a couple. She was a great mom, but there was just something off about this guy. I wonder if it was drugs or what. But stay tuned for updates, as again, this is the latest update. Body parts were confirmed to be his wife that he killed, allegedly. Let me know what you think. Let me know if they'll go, if you believe they're going to go for the insanity plea. What, you know, I just can't see any other way an attorney can try to approach this case. There's so much evidence against this guy. And, you know, you see the media pointing out the special circumstances of this case and how it will call for life without parole. But I know California, I believe, is a death penalty state, right? So wouldn't killing your wife and in-laws in such a brutal way, dismembering them and dumping their body parts in garbage cans in the middle of the day like nothing, wouldn't that raise to the level of the death penalty? I mean, I know the death penalty is a big debate, whether people are for it or against it or anything like that. And I'm not even trying to get into that right now. I'm just saying I'm surprised that there has been no reference to death penalty with what a brutal case this is. But stay tuned for updates. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to this channel for more true crime content.